I told you this was a bad time. Okay, look, just try to have a little respect, will you?
That's all we need right now. Bruno Pagli Lozano loafers, size 10. Well, our anatomy student seems to keep up his studies. Maybe he's finally going to finish that diploma. Or maybe he's already graduated, murder cum laude. Pair of pliers. Looks like they were tossed in here recently. That's really strange. There's some holes drilled into this soap.
Yes? Bruno Pagli Lozano's. Definitely my style, definitely not my price range. I'll scan them into the computer for you. Perfect match to the tool used to pry the bullet out of its casing. Bar of soap, holes drilled into it. When I noticed they came to a point, I remembered that missing .308 caliber rifle your stage manager mentioned earlier. That got me to thinking, and I took some measurements.
Let me guess. Same as that rifle?
You're guessing again. I'm gonna tell Grissom that you're right. Perfect cast of a .308 caliber rifle bullet. Standard drinking thermos for keeping things hot or cold. Little water in it, so I took a leap and sent a sample to the computer for you to search the chemical profile.
We've got a drama unfolding worthy of the Colossus stage. Soap, drilled to the same caliber as bullets that could be used in the missing bolt-action rifle, and pliers that match the tool marks to the smaller .22 caliber bullet that pierced Merrill's heart. Can't be positive, but I think there's a match in one of these results. This comes as close as possible to matching the shoe prints found on the carpet. I'm starting to like Merrill's husband for this. How about you? Not surprising that it's from a municipal water supply, but what's even more interesting is that the chemical profile of the water is nearly identical to the water we found in the balcony.
Need something? Plenty of mounting evidence against hubby here. Too much to ignore. A little grief counseling seems called for.
I don't have anything else to say to you people. Heather Colby? Of course not. Why would you even suggest that? She and I aren't friends particularly, but I wouldn't... Hey, I mean, I have no reason to talk to her, let alone send her letters. What are you talking about? I was never up there. Why would I be there?
You tell us, because we can prove you were. Your shoe prints match prints on the carpet, and water stains from the floor match the chemical composition of water from your home.
Water from my part of town found in that balcony? Oh, how damning. It's a real smoking gun, huh? You people. You take somebody going through the kind of horror I am, and then you make crazy accusations based on flimsy circumstantial evidence?
Oh, we're just getting started, Mr. Regis. Of course, you could give us something that might clear all of this up right away.
What's my other option?
There isn't one. That's all we need right now.
Hey. Prints in the computer for you. You're welcome.
Not sure if we've got a match in this group. Well, after all this, we're down to CSI 101. Fingerprints that match. Doesn't get much more incriminating than this. I think it's time to fold Clayton's show. Well, after all this, we're down to CSI 101. Fingerprints that match. Doesn't get much more incriminating than this. I think it's time to fold Clayton's show.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
Confession? Here's what I will confess. I loved my wife, and I miss her dearly. And I would never harm a hair on her head.
Maybe not, but you give her a black eye, right? You see, Mr. Regis, while you're lying, your fingerprints refuse to. You wrote that threatening note, you found out Meryl and Heather were an item, and gave your beloved a black eye over it. But you were just warming up. You were hanging around when that photo shoot, including the gun close-ups, was underway. You saw and took an opportunity. You snuck into the prop room, stole a scoped rifle as well as a couple of bullets and a blank round. Easy enough to cobble together a noise suppressor, wrap the barrel in a towel, or baffle it with a plastic bottle. Making a mold in the soap, you froze the smaller handgun bullet into an eye-shaped bullet big enough to fire from the rifle. You dropped your wife off at the theater, went to Java Net and Brew for an alibi, then snuck back into the balcony with the rifle and thermos packed with ice to keep your ammunition cold. There, you waited patiently for Meryl to lower herself onto that stage and make an easy target for a biathlon marksman like you. The idea was to make it all look like an accident. When the ice melted away, all that would be left was a bullet that matched the caliber of handgun Heather was holding. The photo shoot provided a reasonable explanation for a bullet winding up accidentally in Heather's gun when she pulled the trigger. What a sweet irony, huh, Mr. Regis? Kill your cheating wife and at the same time bestow her lover with a lifetime of guilt?
Smug. So smug. What do you know about it? I put myself second to that woman. Her career was the be-all and end-all, and that was fine. I loved her. I believed in her. I was happy to be the house husband pursuing his modest little local career while she made it big. But making it with that tramp wasn't part of the bargain. I sacrificed everything for that woman.
Yes, you did, Mr. Regis. You really did.
All the world may be a stage, only here at CSI we won't play the fool. An ice bullet puts the cold in cold-blooded murder, but a crime of passion always makes for mistakes in the heat of the moment.
El análisis de un escenario del crimen es muy importante, sobre todo en casos de gran notoriedad, porque todo el mundo quiere venir a ver el escenario del crimen. Así que tenemos que tomar ciertas precauciones para proteger las pruebas físicas. Aunque haya gente que deba entrar en la escena del crimen, hay formas de hacerlo sin dañar o modificar las pruebas. No obstante, intentamos restringir la entrada al escenario. Cuando hemos documentado todo el escenario del crimen y las pruebas han sido recogidas o protegidas, entonces podemos permitir a otras personas que entren para que puedan ver cómo era la escena del crimen. Saber analizar la escena es fundamental. Es un equilibrio difícil de mantener. Cuantos más ojos haya, más cosas podremos ver. Pero si hay mucha gente, es posible contaminar el escenario del crimen y estropear evidencias que no pueden sacarse de allí. Por eso es vital que haya una buena comunicación. Si alguien entra y empieza a tomar fotos inmediatamente, es que tiene prisa por terminar. Lo primero que debes hacer es ser muy metódico y hacerlo todo de una forma organizada. Al entrar en un escenario, tienes que identificar lo que tienes delante. Así que nada más entrar, debes mirar a tu alrededor. Mira hacia las paredes, a los muebles, al suelo. Mirar al techo. No sabes lo que puede haber ahí. Y tal vez haya sangre que te cuente cómo ocurrieron las cosas por la forma de las salpicaduras sobre la superficie, aunque sea un techo.